Palvera keeps growing, not all at once, the way cities actually grow. One stone at a time, one door at a time. The market circle has had a gap in it for a while now. Anyone who passes through notices it. An empty lot between two shops, boarded and quiet. Not anymore. A butcher. Palvera's needed one longer than most people would admit. Before him, you made do. You traded. You knew someone who knew someone. You know, he doesn't say much. He moved in without much fuss, set up without asking for help. And well, he had the pen finished before anyone even thought to offer. He's the kind of man who lets his work speak. Palvera has plenty of talkers. It needed more of him. Inside, it's clean, practical. Nothing on the walls that doesn't need to be there. You get the sense he's done this before. Somewhere else, in some other city. Whatever brought him to Palvera, he kept it to himself. By midday, the market noticed him. By evening, he had his first customer. Palvera's butcher has officially moved in. Well, as you saw, the butcher has officially moved in to Palvera, and I think it is a very nice fit here, and it's kind of wrapping up this kind of market square we got going on. As you saw, it was pretty narrative heavy, and moving forward, I think I want to do that a lot more, because the narrative is important. I mean, it's why this whole place exists. I started this whole world because I wanted a place to house my stories. And so it's about time we started making the stories. So yeah, we're going to get some more narrative segments like that a little more often, but I do want to keep it, I still want to keep it open-ended sometimes. I could just talk to you, talk about what we're doing. And right now, I just want to give another little look down here. This is great, man. I love this. This is, like, upstairs it's alright, but down here, man, this is awesome. I think we cooked something up good here with that. And this room back here, ain't nothing in it, but I think we're finna make it a bedroom, probably at some point. But yeah, this is the butcher in the market. And I already know what we're gonna do next, so that's pretty great. Oh, man. This is awesome. The trees are going to come out here at some point, too. But, yeah. I hope you guys liked that little narrative segment. I'm going to keep doing it. Give me some feedback on it. Anything I might need to change. Whatnot, doodads. Honestly, there's a lot of mic stuff that I just don't really get yet. But, eventually I'll get there, whatever. We'll figure it out. So, yeah. Why don't we see what is next for us? Why don't we? The Courier Center sits just off the market circle. Not a glamorous building, but it's not meant to be. It's a place things pass through, not a place things stay. There's a man who works here, has for a while now. Nobody in Palvera thinks much about him, which is probably why he's good at the job. He doesn't have the kind of face that starts conversations. He has the kind that ends them politely and gets back to work. Palvera calls him the Courier. He hasn't corrected anyone. The tavern is one of the easier stops. Nobody at the tavern asks where you've been or where you're going next. The council had posted a contract, a big one. A harbor. Palvera has managed without one long enough. The council had apparently decided that that was no longer acceptable. The contract was already taken. Someone had signed it at the bottom before the ink on the posting had dried. By the time the notice came down from the board, work had already begun. Palvera was reaching toward the water. Whatever the council's reasons, commerce, control, ambition, the city would have a harbor. Well, I'm sure as you saw, we have constructed the harbor, or someone has. Not us, right? Basically, it's not done, obviously. It's like a slab of concrete. It'll look a hell of a lot better when there's buildings and stuff on it. There's gonna be railing. I haven't figured out a good design for that quite yet. And there's gonna be like little docks that come down here for the actual ships to be at. So we got docks, buildings, and what was that thing? Railing. Yeah, we got docks, buildings, and railings. So that's what we're gonna work on. I also don't know. I don't think I showed you this. I made the forest bigger, as you can see. It stretches over here. Also, I was doing some editing. I don't know if I showed you this building. Anything about it, to be honest. It's my bee farm. I moved the bee farm into a building made... Oh, yeah, see there's one right there. Moved it into a nature area. Made a building for it. The real one that is definitely not up to code is inside this building. And that's why I made the forest bigger, so this would look a little bit better. I like it, though. And it would reach over to the harbor. So that's why I did that. And, yeah, I think that just about sums up everything I've got going on right now, which means that we are fully caught up. I am fully caught up of editing to where I've built, which means I gotta come up with something new to build, and that is always the process that kind of takes me a minute. So I'm gonna do it, we're gonna build it, and guess what? This is probably about to transition into a cinematic. I don't know what word I was looking for. Let's do it. Let's go. Not everything in Palvera sits at the center of things. Some of it finds a quiet spot just off the road and stays there. There's an elderly woman who lives here. She has for longer than most people in Palvera can remember. The chickens came before the coop, technically. She had them in a shack with her for a winter once. Nobody asked about that. She knows every one of them by name. Whether or not she'll tell you those names depends entirely on whether or not she likes you. On market days, you can find her eggs near the edge of the square. She charges what she charges, and nobody haggles with her. Palvera is full of people who came here for a reason. She's one of the few who seems to have just simply always been here. Well, as you saw, we got our chicken coop and the house who owns it constructed. And I gotta tell you, okay, first of all, I like this building a lot. It's diagonal. You know I like my diagonals. Second, this... Okay, yeah, this will look better once this is the same stage as that copper right there. But what I'm really trying to say is that right there, that is a coral fan, I think. And it was not easy to get. Let me preface that. The nearest warm ocean is probably like 10,000 blocks away. So I went far. I wish they wouldn't be right here. I might have to fix that. I went far to get that, just for that little look right there, but it's worth it, because look at that, it's perfect. So yeah, I mean, we got our coop done. I think this episode was very, like, domestic themed, almost. I mean, a chicken coop, apiaries, a butcher, like, these are like some really strong foundations. And not only that, but we got our narrative going. Our narrative has started, and I could not be happier. I think you're going to like it a lot. I hope you do. And let me just tell you this. We're stepping it up. Okay, from here on out, I want to keep this level of quality. I feel like we did good with this. So we're going to keep it up. And in the next episode, hopefully I'll live up to that and you guys like it even more than this one. So yeah, with that guy right there, let's call it a day. This is Kajuo, as you know me. And if you like this video, you know, maybe subscribe. Just like it, comment in it, talk to me, tell me what you think. I hope I see you in the next one. And have a good day.